Hello.
What the dog doing?
The dog doing? What the mole's doing? Hello. I have nothing to say. Let's draw. So here is the progress. I finished lining and started putting down some base colors, and we shall continue with the colors. Now, how's everyone? I realized that maybe there's a problem with my meal prep. I think that my meal prep might be making me sick. But I keep eating it. I have nothing else to eat, so do I just continue eating it? Is the sickness gonna stack? Also, I mixed 2 batches together. I don't know. Like, I have Tupperwares of one batch A and batch B. So it's like a gacha. I don't know what I'm gonna get. So let's power through this. I don't know what happened to the meal prep. Did I leave it out too long after cooking it? Anyways. Doesn't smell bad or anything. Tabby wagon looking nice, thanks. I get pretty confused when I do colors. So this is gonna be interesting. $2026, we're gonna talk less and do more. Less yapping, less gooning. Let's be anti-VTubers. Absolute cinema thumbnail, yes. I am the drama. I bring the drama. Anyone got like color philosophy? What do you think of when you lay down the colors? I just think focus on putting it down, filling the space, and then you can always adjust it later. That's why I chant. That's my mantra. You can always color adjust later. I wonder if these leaves should be yellow? Like ginkgo leaves. Does ginkgo flower? I've only noticed the leaves. I don't know what the flowers look like. No, I don't like the yellow. It's stealing the thunder from my yellow container down here. Hello, Matt Dumb. Mr. laid down for a nap and woke up 3 hours later. Well done! Congrats! I hope it was a good nap. So, I'm thinking this is a lamp. A special lamp for my special oil. You can use the rock as a lamp, but also use it to heat water. Like keep water warm. Because it's cold underground, right? So that would be a really handy thing to have. And this is not fire, so it'd be safe to have water surrounding it. This is not electricity, I mean. I just don't know what I want this substance to look like yet. It's kind of important. What the dog doing? I have never seen a ginkgo in my life, but I heard they're very stinky. Are they? To me, they're not very stinky. And they're really nice. Not only do the leaves look nice on the tree and when they fall, they're also really soft. So it feels really nice to walk through a patch of ginkgo. Oh, hello! Mari? Welcome in! Hello! New friend, hello! Welcome in! Mawa? Do I call you Mawa? Mara? Hello! Welcome in, we're drawing. I am Tabby Ragton. And I am not a cat, but I am a mole. I'm not sure if I've seen Mawa before. Hello, Mara. What were you guys doing? What the Mara doing? That's cute. Thanks, guys. What do I call you guys as well? Hope you guys had a fun stream. This is only the beginning of my I don't want to say suffer. Yesterday I was seeing how streaming is like going to the gym. It's pretty painful when you start. But then afterwards you're always glad you did it. You're like, oh, that was great. I love your art style. Oh, thank you. Really? You watch me? That's so cool. I gotta check you out as well. I will check you out after stream. Ooh. So cute. I love your hair, oh my god. Link, guys. They are the lilies. Welcome in, lilies. Hope you have a comfy time with us this year. My resolution is to make art, because I've been slacking on that and like doing too much nonsensical stuff. So this year is the year we lock in and make lots of cool art. Yay! May the art gods smile upon you and Mara. What is your drawing? So this, so I am a mole and I live underground and I'm constantly digging tunnels. And as I'm digging, I need a place to rest and sleep, right? So this is like a little wagon. And here you can't really see what's going on behind it because this is the rear of the wagon, but it's supposed to have a bed. And next time I will draw it from from a side view. It's my mobile bed. It's where I live. It's like a little caravan. That is the concept. I was very tempted to start a full illustration, like including background and everything, but I'm slightly intimidated by that, so I wanted to start with something I'm comfortable with, and this is it. I am a little bit debuffed right now because I think I ate something bad for lunch. The rest of my food could be bad too. What do I do? Law. Law. Thinking about law this year. This looks super cute so far. Thank you! I'm hoping this will be... Because last year I kept drawing stuff. I like Can I call it disposable illustrations? Like drawing for the sake of streaming. But then that stuff I never want to see again. Basically, never want to use, never want to see again, and hopefully this will be something I can actually use. I'm not so sure about. I realized how important it is to have a good sense for interior design when you draw. And yeah, it's really hard to like figure out the textiles, what kind of textiles go together. I think that's one of the challenges of drawing backgrounds. It's not just perspective, it's like how do you make a balanced, good-looking, cozy room? You kind of have to read upon interior design. For example, to unify a zone, it's very important to have a rug. Stuff like that. Like you wouldn't know unless you look into it. You might naturally want to put a rug, but you don't realize why. It's because it grounds the furniture you're gonna put on top. Yes, true. Hello! Bless Striker X Dragon. I probably said that wrong, but I tried. Hello! Eating bad food is the worst feeling. It really is. I had been lucky for a while because I went traveling and I ate all sorts of stuff. But I was fine until I came back to America. I can't believe I was fine while I was traveling in Asia. I ate every single thing. Almost everything I saw. I was okay, but I come home. I boil some meat. I boil some meat and then bam. Bad stomach. Stomach hurt.
What the dog doing?
Boiled. Maybe boiling meat is the problem. I don't know about this pattern, man. It's so hard. I think maybe I should just go for a classic pattern. It's a wagon, yeah, it's a wagon. My go-to is like brown checkered pattern. Can't go wrong. I was thinking of like getting checkered curtains, but I feel like that's a bit risky. Like in real life. I think maybe stick to something plain and then have checkered decor is the safer choice here. Stripes is kind of cute too, but might be confusing. See, it just works. It's a little safe, but it just works. For the pillow, I want patchwork. YouTube notification let me down today. Oh no! Oh no. Cancel YouTube. That looks clean. Thanks, Fortune. Happy New Year, Fortune. Clean is a funny word to describe this. I know what you mean. I feel like you're talking about sneakers or something. Okay. I used to like do clean flat colors, but nowadays I feel like it's okay to add a bit of dimension shading in this base color stage. I think it's okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Josh, for $5. What the dog? Why does that always come in at the best timing possible? Hello, Miles. Welcome in. Another day, another roll. Another day, another cook. For those of you who draw, when you're drawing, do you lean back in your chair or do you sit upright and lean into what you're drawing? I used to lean in, but these days I discovered that I can lean back in my chair. It's more relaxing. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that I can lean back. Sometimes I feel like my space is making me a really stiff person. Like the space I live in, there's no place where I can stretch out my legs. I would really love to have an area where I can just sit on the ground and chill on the ground, but right now I don't have that. Do you guys have a floor seating area at home? I hunch onto what I'm drawing. Oh, you could try leaning back. Let me know how it feels. But you might have to like enlarge what you're drawing. Like I was struggling a little bit just now. If you have a large monitor, it should be okay. And you know, drawing, it's like how your drawing turns out kind of can sometimes reflect your physical and mental state. So if you lean back, maybe your stuff will look more relaxed, but then I guess would it be weird to lean back if you have a drawing tablet, like with a screen? I don't think I've seen anyone draw leaning back while using a screen tablet. I tend to lean in to draw and lean back to take in the whole picture. So it's a rocking motion. Oh, that's good too. Like, keep moving. That's a way. That's one way. I definitely lean. I need to get an easel. Lean in or back? Which way? just to confirm. Lean in, I assume. Now we're gonna add a little bit of dimension in the fabric. The art looks Moomin-like. Well, I did tell you that I like Moomin. I feel like Moomin attracts a certain crowd, I think. This is reflective of that. Is there anyone in chat who doesn't get the appeal of Moomin? I just lay down anywhere on the floor. No! But the floor is too hard. Too hard and too cold and too dusty. I guess even if you had carpet, it'd be dusty too, I guess. One thing about the positioning right now is that I feel like the handle of the pickaxe is not showing enough for me. I don't know if I can do anything about that, but we'll see. Sometimes you're just too deep into the picture. You just have to be like, better luck next time. I look at the PC monitor drawing on screen tablet. Oh my god. I would call you crazy, but I knew someone who had the same setup, cause she was having neck pain. Is that why you do it? I would call you crazy, but your screen tablet be questioning its existence. How feeling about the rug? I think more yellowish is good. I don't want anything too ornate because it's already so busy. More gray, maybe? Wait, I need to combine later. actually. I see the appeal for Moomin. Yay, my people! Hello, cat. Moomin is a national treasure, so I withhold the right to fisticuffs to any who speak ill of it. I'll be right by your side if you do that. Must defend Moomin. Protect Moomin at all costs. See if we can get a more glassy looking effect.
What the dog doing?
Maybe a little bit of blue in here. Because I want something that ties the color of the canopy together with the rest of the picture. So maybe some blue streaks. It's always so nice getting a raid and then they say that they watch me. What an honor, guys. A little bit of blue to echo the teal canopy. But yeah, I really want to build a floor rotting area where I can just stretch out my legs. I used to stretch a lot more. Should we do a little color holding per slabs? I actually I don't know if any of you remember the shepherd piece I was working on a while ago. I went back and worked on it some more. I don't think I can call it finished yet, but I did something with it. I'm glad. I learned from Naoki Saito that I should do that. Wait. Like tying colors together? Or you mean the tablet thing? tablet monitor thing. Oh, why would he recommend that? Color holding time. Time to hug these colors. Okay. Wow. Deep brown.
What the dog doing?
Why would Saito Sensei recommend that? He said it's better for your neck. Oh, yo! Okay, so same reason as my friend. So, would he recommend just getting a screenless tablet? If you get a screen tablet just to ignore it and look at the monitor, that's like 除夫放屁. To anyone who's wondering, that means taking your hands off when you release gas. No, he prefers screen tablet. I'm too poor to understand. Nice thing to hear. That sounds nice. Can't wait to see if you post it. Will Tabby post? Will Tabby post the art she makes? Thrill of not knowing whether or not Tabby will post something she makes. Let's see what it looks like without the gray background. Semi-flashbang. Okay. We have plenty of room to go lighter. Maybe we'll combine all the colors now. The amount of layers is doing me a head-in. I did separate the characters. This I'll leave. I kind of like this darker though. Let's just do shadows. I like how I'm going even dark. I want this to have a kind of hammered texture to it. What's the gray background for is to prevent me from using colors that are too light. That's what it does. And it's good to start with more mid-tones because then you have room to go lighter. If you want, whereas if your color style really light, it's gonna be really difficult to do highlights because your colors are already so light. Your highlights are not gonna show up. So this is a good way to prevent that headache of having colors that are too light. Yellow, how goes the eggnog drawing? Are we drinking eggnog? Is that the law? I was thinking it's probably tea. Eggnog. We'll probably need some bounce light on this metal pot thing. I was thinking, normally I use it for storage, but when I want to make a feast, when I want to cook up a feast, I break this bad boy out and cook a big pot of stew. Big pot of mole. That's the concept. That is my design. This is my design. This is a Hannibal TV version reference. This is my design.
What the dog doing?
I want blue highlights on this. A bluish glisten. I could picture this under the night sky on a hill. That's funny because I'm underground. Maybe there are stars in the ground. No.
What the dog doing?
Ground stars. That's something to think about. There definitely needs to be a ground sun. Because if it's pitch black, how can I draw anything? all the drawings will be filled in black. Alright, I got distracted doing shadows. Oh, actually, are we done? Maybe the color holding on my eyes can be darker. Losing my eyes a little bit. It's the molehill with the different lanterns going up. Aww, that's cute. Like, was it that Disney movie? Rapunzel style. Be cute. Alright. A little lighting. Overlay. Highlight the main character, aka me.
What the dog doing?
I like the mug. I don't like that. I like the big ol' noggin. The big ol' mole noggin. Remember to save. What would it look like with lighting on top like this? I don't know. How do we do this? That would make sense. It might be this way. No. Hit them with the slanted highlight. Thank you, Marcus. Welcome in, Marcus. Apparently Marcus is a pretty rare name in the US. Is that right? I don't know where you're from, but I heard Marcus is not a common name. Here. Hello, Hype-san! Yes, we are so cozy right now. Maybe more blue? Do we need more blue? How are you? Are you cozy? No. Maybe more red. I like red. I like how the title says no gooning, and then a person that shows up is gonna do it. Who might that be? Who might this person you speak of be? Because I don't think anyone's gooned so far. Unless it's you. Man, I would love to put some bread in the scene. Maybe too late. Some bread down here. I don't like the idea of having the bread on the ground though. The dust! Gonna get the bread. Do you guys have a bread box? Does anyone have a bread box? Been kind of looking into getting one, but then been looking at secondhand ones and they all look really, really nasty. Like there's a dark spot in the middle. So I'm like, is this just what happens to bread boxes? Is it just a breeding ground for something? Whatever that dark stain is. You have a bread box. Does it have a stain? How stained is your bread box? I just have a cabinet with bread. You have a whole ass cabinet. A bread cabinet. Get on Goose's level. Am I right? Bro got so much bread, it won't fit in a box. Inspirational. Why do you have a bread cabinet? Is it actually a cabinet filled with bread, or do you just put your bread in the cabinet? Is that what you mean? Those are two very different things. And I am not very good at reading social cues, so help me out a little bit here. It's a small cabinet. Oh, I see. When I think cabinet, I think humongous. My bad. Sounds cleanable. Doesn't look cleanable. The stain? Like, you know, wood. When wood stains, it's like in the wood. It's seeped into the wood, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay. We're getting to a stage. Whatever that means. We're getting to a stage. Bread cabinet is crazy, right? Getting daily bread tops. What? I mean, you think long bread is just gonna fit in a box? Okay, fair. Maybe we need bread tubes. Maybe we need baguette boxes. Yeah, what do people do with baguettes? People with bread boxes, what do they do with their baguettes? Do chop them up in little pieces. Do they de-baguette the baguette? And then put it in the box. When long bread, what you do? When bread long, what you do? At least garlic bread is good. Okay, wait, how is that relevant to bread storage? Why are you always so cute? Drink soy milk every day. I don't know. Is that Rizzy? Cause that's like me saying you are cute as well. You too are cute. I feel like I want to combine layers. I haven't zoomed in on this. I'm just first time seeing this zoomed in. Ooh, I need to write Tabby down here on my license plate. I'm thinking, do I try a stroke effect? So this color is slightly lighter. What should the license plate be? Tab. Like I was gonna write Tabby, but got too tired and gave up Tab. Thank you for loving me. What do I say to that? Thank you. I feel loved. Love received. Thank you. You're great. Probably are. Questionable. Tab E. Tab E. Ooh, I kind of like the splotches it creates. I don't need a license plate for this. I'm just underground on my own. But I think it'll be funny. We'll decide later. Happy. License plate should be. Wait, why? Why that number? What does it mean? I don't know if I want that. Maybe less crazy. Slightly distracting. I want to combine. You are my favorite VTuber. Thank you. What an honor. With great power comes great responsibility. Let's throw a texture on it. I also want this to be darker. I tried to make it like a scarf, but I might change it. I don't know. Oh, also I need to create the patchwork. Make the patchwork vibes. I thought I downloaded some snow brushes. Maybe just hand draw it. The rest of it. I was going to add a design on the mugs, but is it too much? I still love your old model VTuber. That's valid, you know. I will allow it. I think either way. I still win because I got better rigging. Either way is still a win.
What the dog doing?
Could you bring back the pattern on the scarf? White line? Which white line? Like the red with white line? Oh, you mean my model? Nah, no lines. It's really hard to draw. That's why. It's really tedious to draw. It always mystifies me when I watch people do shading. I'm kind of in a phase where I don't think about it too logically anymore. I just do what looks good. But oh shoot, I seem to have flattened this lighting thing. Well, yeah, nowadays I just do what looks good, what feels right. Not think too hard about theories. And just trust that your observational skills and then trust that what looks good to you is also somewhat close to what's correct. What if a throwback stream pretending it's mid-2023 with old everything on screen and old topics? What are my old topics? I don't even know. I'm leaning towards looking forward. I don't want to look back anymore. After all, it's 2026. Time to lock in, stop gooning. What I said about shading using your instinct, I guess, is not useful if you're trying to learn. Not really a good tip if you're trying to learn. But observation is still a good thing to keep practicing. Just when you're out and about, people watching, just pay attention to how the light falls on them. Alright. Extra time. Trust what? Trust that nobody will track the lighting source. Yes. Trust that people don't have that much time on their hands. Since I'm still insecure about my drawings, everything looks off to me. To be honest, it's still the case. It's the same for me when I look at my own stuff. Your new model looks fancy to me. You look too perfect. Oh, I get that. Yeah. I get that. So much energy that an old model. I can't keep up with this energy. Your old model makes me feel a sense of empathy. Like when you look at a really scrungly cat. I get what you mean. I love scrungly things too. Not scrungly enough. old Tabby was like spending time with your granny. Where you can truly be yourself. Now you have to lock in. Because Tabby is no longer scrungly, so you can't be scrungly either. Well, I'll take that into consideration too when it's time to evolve again. Whenever that may be. Not anytime soon. I'm traumatized. With the new model, it's a showing of how much Tabby has improved. Yes, but I will say that I haven't figured out my actual VTuber model drawing style yet. While I was making this, I had a lot of trouble with the drawing part. And the rigging part, but especially I struggled with the art part in terms of what kind of style I want to go for. It's so different from making an illustration. You have to think about like how everything's gonna move as well. Yeah, I actually changed the way I look a lot while I was rigging, So how I look right now is almost nothing like what I actually drew, and imported it into Live 2D. So yeah, I still haven't figured out a model style yet, but who's to say next time I will figure it out, because I'm not currently, like, I haven't continued making models, so I don't know if I have progressed at all in figuring out a VTuber model style. And I still feel like I'm constantly changing as a VTuber as well. Like, the stuff I want to do is constantly different. And it's hard to figure out a style that caters to what I want to do, because I'm constantly changing my mind. So that's part of the challenge as well. Like, do I want to be cozy or do I want to be attractive? Like,
What the dog doing?
so this is kind of a compromise, like in between. Do I want to be a grandma or do I want to? Yeah, I think maybe that's why I struggled so much. I don't know what I want to be as a VTuber. Like, I want to do a bit of everything. And like, my vibe changes a lot depending on my mood. Sometimes I'm cursed, sometimes I'm comfy. So I don't know what I want to be, because I'm all of it. Oh, isn't that just life? Just like life. Real life. Oh. Attractively cozy is our compromise. You just kind of lose yourself sometimes when you're in the circle actually doing it. Because you look at people who have lots of traction and they have the physically attractive models, you're like, oh, maybe I need that. You just lose yourself. But I don't think I lost myself too much, because there's still silliness in my model. And I can turn it on and off, so that's handy. Just like exactly what I need. Something that fits me. As a sometimes cursed person. A part-time cursed person. Chibi will be different style. I showed it yesterday. It's just chibi. Because I'm using Vroid because I'm using Vroid, it's not gonna be super original style. Because I'm not making the model from scratch, so it's just gonna be typical cute. That's just me doing what's within my power right now in terms of 3D. Alright, I keep saying texture. Let's actually do the texture now. Remember to save, guys. If I could model from scratch, I would make a super derpy model. I'm just going to select all the blank space. If it will let me. Oh. Can you reference all layers? Reference multiple. All layers, yay! Well done, Clip Studio. And yo. We do have extra big star nose mode. Yeah. I do try to do something that's a little bit out there, even though I am conventionally attractive now. Sorry for being hot. I guess.
What the dog doing?
No need to change things if you're happy with what you currently have. Yeah, I think if I try to imagine without anyone's influence, would I choose Tabby 1.0 or 2.0? I think hands down I would choose 2.0 because I can wave and I can make different expressions. But if you're talking about design, I think I would still choose Tabby 2.0 because because I like cute things. For lack of better word, I like looking cute. I like the ability to swing both ways. Not in that way, guys. Don't sound a Yuri alarm. But yeah, the ability to be silly and be pretty, I think that's like the holy grail for me. A good example is Nimi. I think I took a lot of inspiration from her because her model is pretty conventionally attractive, but her chibi model has that silly charm to it, you know? So. I can't believe I talked for so long about my VTuber model. It's honestly a really tricky thing to navigate as someone who makes their own model. I'm going to combine layers now. Trust, no cap, or whatever people say nowadays. Maybe like being cute and then also being able to be cursed is like just like me in real life, haha. I'm joking. Darken these eyes. They got lost in the sauce. This is combined now, guys. This is all one brick. One brick of pixels. It doesn't help that there are a lot of them who insist that you need a really attractive model to do good when you don't. Yeah, you don't. So it all comes down to what you want. If having an attractive model makes you wanna stream more, then that's the way to go. If it pleases you to look at yourself, then I think that helps. Which is taller, 1.0 or 2.0? Probably 2.0, looking at the proportions. Even though my height didn't change. No, I think it did. I misremembered my height, so it changed. Yay! Don't know if anyone's done that before. Accidental height update because bad memory or gore. Yuli alarm was this close to activating. I'm sure people still say YOLO, right? Yes. Yes. So cozy, it's just like aging. Wait, what is that? What? That's a wild sentence. What are you talking about exactly? Just like aging. Is aging cozy? That is wild. I'm thinking, when I'm not using this rug, I roll it up and maybe put it on the side of the wagon. So I have a strap for this rug thing. I'm a clean girl. I need a rug. For my resting stops. Running low on steam, guys. Mince apart those two sentences. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh.
What the dog doing?
This 2-year-old package of crackers I just had was extra cozy due to age. Oh yeah, it's got the morning air. You just woke up the crackers from its slumber. What am I talking about? It's probably kind of dangerous having an iron pot next to a glass lamp. Now that I think about it. It's okay. We can move the pan when we're on the road. I think we need another layer for the What the dog? You're so distracting, BGM. We need more knickknacks in the background. Suggestion of knickknacks. Flower dodge. Uh-oh. Wow. That is a glowing. That shit's a glowing. I should have like stuff around it be affected by this glow, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Just the stuff immediately next to it. I don't think it needs to go too far. This might be too far. Leave the expired crackers alone, they are so cozy. In fact, to leave Tabby alone because she is so cozy from aging. Oh, my back be cracking. I think it's good progress, guys. Whoa. Shall we call it a day? A day! I wish I had the before. Wait, I might have the before. In me gallery. Progress! I do think maybe down here needs to be darker. Don't say bye yet. Are you guys saying bye? How dare you say bye? Your art is beautiful. Thank you, Miles. Struggling on mathematics. I can only send you my well wishes, my friend. Okay, I will end. I don't want to be that VTuber. Says they will end. Does not end. Okay. Hanging an artist on your wall? Maybe slightly illegal. Who's doing that? Don't hang your favorite artist on your wall. That's a mistake. I think you misheard. Hang your favorite art on the wall. Unless you fancy the artist. Unless you think the artist is a masterpiece. You know, it happens. It happens. There are plenty of gorgeous, physically and talentically beautiful artists out there. It happens. Sometimes maybe you want to hang both on the wall. But don't do it because just hang their art because I don't want any moles having their criminal record. That would not be good for the mole network. Okay, who do we go to? Okay. Oh! Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I'm a flip a coin, okay? It's tails, so we're going to Liar. Whee! Have fun with Liar, guys. Bye. 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 Say bye to fish. Oh no! Keep doing that. Bye. Tabby out. See you tomorrow. For more drawing. Bye.